Melissa here, coming at you with another pick a card. This one's going to be on what do your friends secretly think of you? Don't we always want to know that? We would love to know that because you know how friends can be, But one thing I do want to say as a disclaimer is that this, whatever pile you pick, don't take it too seriously, okay? Because how people view us are not always authentic representations of who we really are. People sometimes just want to see what they want to see. So just had to put that disclaimer out there. Another thing, please check my description box. It will give you all the information you're looking for with how to reach me, how to find me, how to book me. Timestamps will be there. What card decks I use will be there. So please make your way there, for any information that you're looking for. Lastly, if there's anything that you like about this video, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up. Comment. I love reading your guys' comments. Like I always tell you, commenting, reading your comments are the best part about doing this job, okay? So without further ado, please feel free to pause the video. But if not, let's get into it with pile one. Okay, pile one, let's see what's going on with you. What do your friends secretly think of you? Okay, so we've got a little bit of, okay, so let's go slowly here. So your friends, they don't understand you. They don't get you. While they might have good intentions with you, they might care about you. They don't really understand you whatsoever. You have the Hermit card here. You're not always into being a part of the group. So there could be times where you kind of take off and nobody knows where you are. This with the Six of Cards could be that you often go on spiritual journeys. I mean, that could be mentally, that could be physically, but when you're doing that, it's like you're disconnecting from the world. So let's say if they're trying to reach you or find out what's going on or call you to say what's up, you are not answering the phone or you're not responding. Now, I get that you're doing this out of intentions for yourself, which is great. This is not like something malicious. This is something where you really feel like you have to disconnect. This pile here is a person who is very grounded, but very spiritual within oneself, in the sense where you get tired easily from people. People tire you out. I mean, I have this too. Like if I go to a crowded place, I can usually survive for a certain amount of hours, but then I usually come home with a blistering migraine. So crowds and people could tire you out, but at the same time, you're a very nice person. So you do have friends, okay? People like you. But these friends, I feel like they get often confused or by your intentions or your ways of being. Okay, like I said, because we have the Hermit card here with the Six of Swords following right after, you tend to need to rejuvenate. And when you're rejuvenating, it's not like you need to go with a bunch of girls to the spa. You do it alone, okay? Now, we have this 2, 4, 6, 8 of Pentacles here. You could be really busy also with, your craft, whatever that is, whether that's a work thing, whether you are, on a mission to create something. This could be as simple as, you're very interested in drawing or, writing poems or reading, and you make time for that. I feel like with this pile, your friends are very different from you, And sometimes you might feel like you don't fit in, okay? I feel like that because they could be extroverts and you, while you can be an extrovert or fake it sometimes, you are more introverted and you're not really afraid of your own company. You're not afraid of your own thoughts. Many people, they don't like to be alone because their head starts racing. You're okay with that, You like to channel. You might get those thoughts, but you'll channel it into writing or drawing. Who knows, okay? Now, with this card, this is interesting to me with the Two of Swords. You're a really strong person, but your friends don't think you are. They actually think you're quite naive and that you can't be trusted like if you were in the presence of someone who was bad, okay? This kind of reminds me of, now I'm not saying that you're one, okay? But this is how people usually feel about Pisces. They always underestimate Pisces. They think that they can't make decisions, or they need protection all the time, but like they don't need it. They don't really need it. It's just like other people's perceptions. There's some sort of perception here that you need protection. Like you can't really see, like clearly. That's why she has her eyes covered. But look at the card that's following right after, the Strength card. It's not real. It's not real. They aren't seeing you clearly. These people are not seeing you clearly. You have an abundance of strength. And it's interesting because when we have the Strength card here, we cannot underestimate this card. It's a major arcana card, and it's not like, oh, be strong. No, Strength card is serious. So that means that like you really have the ability to kind of carry pain or struggle through things and come out with like rosy or above, I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but you have a strength within you. I mean, it's not, I feel like, overted. I don't even know if that's a word that is properly used right now. It's not like, okay, ever see some people, they come across as bulldozers and you're like, whoa, okay, I wouldn't want to F that person over. You're not coming across like that. You come across different than what you really are. So I kind of, in a way, don't blame these people for seeing you like this, because you kind of have a little bit of like a magician act going on, where what you portray is not really who you are inside. Like you can come across as more docile, and that could just be because, you're not vulgar or aggressive. So I'm not saying anything's wrong with you. But it's more of a quiet strength, So I don't know if your friends feel like they always have to protect you, or they're like, I'm going with you there, I'm going to make sure, I don't know if they have this mentality, but this is kind of what I'm seeing here. So, this is interesting to me. This just could be a personality of yours, and I don't even feel guided to say to work on anything, because I just don't. This is just who you are. But, this could be favorable for you, in life, to have this kind of personality, because you'll always have people who are going to want to protect you. And that's beautiful. Okay. Now look at this down here. We have the Moon card with the 8 of Cups. Okay. So you really need to often go away somewhere. Okay. 8 of Cups is the card of walking away, or, also kind of like would be representation of, someone who needs to kind of regroup. And the Moon card would represent, your thoughts, your intuition, spirituality. You're connected to some other source, okay? I don't get with this pile that you need to call anybody for advice. I don't sense that this is a pile where, you're calling people for every decision that you make in your life, or if something bad happens, you need to vent. I'm not seeing a venting personality here. You really just escape. You like to escape. And that's kind of what they know about you, is that, oh, okay, she's not answering my calls, she's doing another one of her things. Or you could be even a person, in modern day terms, often gets off social media to kind of regroup. What's that thing called? Spiritual maintenance? Yeah, you could be doing that. Now, I will tell you, okay, so because this has been pretty positive so far, but I will mention here, we do have the Judgment card. Okay, so I do have to say something here. There could be talks here and there. While I don't feel like it's an excessive amount of gossip, I feel like there are comments made. Thinking that you're a bit, maybe, I don't know what other word to say than kooky, okay? Kooky. Like maybe the things you talk about, or, your way of living or your life. I mean, we have the Star card following that. So this is a person who is, manifesting their intentions out, they believe they can have whatever they want. You might know a lot about, spirituality while your friends don't, and you try to express it and they're just like looking at you like a deer in headlights, like, okay, they don't get it, So there could be some comments here and there, like, where they might be telling other friends or talking to other people about what you're telling them, and they think it's a little bit weird, okay? But at the end of the day, it's not like high levels of gossip, so I'm not really worried here. This is a very neutral pile for me. while I feel like your friends care about you and love you, I don't feel like they get you. I don't feel like they understand your ways. And like I said, you could be very different from them. I'm not really getting here like they cherish you that much or you're exactly the person they want to bring to a party. But this could be a situation where, maybe some of you who picked this pile, you've known your friends for a long time, since childhood or, a long time. And at this point, it's just like, I've known her forever, it's not like, because I don't really even feel like you're a person who cares about friends. It's not like I even see you trying to go out there and make new friends. So I feel like if you clicked on this video, you're inquiring for the friends that you still have. But I don't feel like with this pile, you're actively looking out there for friendships because, this is all, a person. All these cards really point to someone who's really focused on self and, you love your own company. So if you love your own company, you're definitely not really caring about being a part of like, some sort of group or, on the scene somewhere. You're really all about internal. It's all internal. So this could actually be a thing with, I don't know why I'm hearing that song, that Drake song, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no. This could be, I don't know, something, there could be something for a couple of you. You resonate with that song. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really feel like you actively care about, being a part of anything, it's just, you're all focused internally and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, while it's nice to have friends and everything, it's very, there's very much a focus when you're down here. I mean, there's no point in coming down here to planet Earth, unless it's to kind of like, figure out one's journey and how, you can fix certain things so that the next life can be easier. So you're doing that, which, you deserve a really big like thumbs up. Because you're focused on what's important. So that's great. So yeah, pile one, let me know what you thought. And, thanks so much for watching. Okay, pile two, let's see what's going on with you. What do your friends secretly think of you? Okay. Okay, so this is definitely different than pile one. Let's go very slowly here. So you're a little bit more of a diabolical personality to them. And if you skip my intro, let me just first say that, however people see us or whatever you hear here, if it does resonate, it's not exactly an interpretation of really who you are. Sometimes people only see what they want to see. And if they don't understand us, they see something different than what we really are. Okay. So you're a little bit of a diabolical personality. We have the Tower card starting out here. So you could be unpredictable as F, and they don't really know what to expect with you. You could also this could be for a few of you out there. You could have also a very chaotic lifestyle. Where there's always something happening. And that doesn't have to be something bad. It doesn't have to be like, oh, your life is full of drama. It could just be that you're going here, you're going there. You have this to do, you have that to do. There's always something going on. You might not really have time for them. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Maybe they're at a point where they know not to ask, but I feel like, when they do ask, they have the intention when they're asking you, they know that it's like a 50-50 chance that you'll be able to make it. So I get like a really busy person. So what do I mean by that? It's like, okay, when someone wants to invite you to events or something like that, it's like, they don't think that you're for sure going to be able to make it. They know with you, it could be a 50-50 chance. We do have the Four of Swords here. So there are times where you disconnect from your friends. That just means like, for example, let's say, you're very busy. Okay. Like I kind of resonate with this and I only can have friends like this. So, maybe it takes you 2 weeks to respond to a text. The World card is here and we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's like a lot of juggling going on here. You have a lot of things to take care of. I mean, this could just be maybe, you know, an active work life, or, you know, you have a lot of friends anyways. So, you know, it's not like someone here who has maybe just two friends. Maybe you know a lot of people and you have to juggle all your time between all of them. I also feel though here, you're not really, friendship is not really at the highest level of, you know, what you care about, which, you know, again, I really resonate with that. I mean, friendship to me, it's very light and fluffy. You know, it's very surface because, you know, as you get older, you have so much things to take care of. I don't, you know, friendship is more for when you're younger. So you could just not really have a big emphasis on that, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is interesting to me. Why is this, this is interesting, this Ten of Swords here. I'll have to come back to that because there's something I feel like bigger with that, but it's going to come to me as I go on. So I'm going to wait to talk about that. I'm going to move down here. We have a Queen of Swords popping up. So you are a Queen of Swords, your energy to them. Okay. Like I said, this might not be who you are, but let's just go with this. So, you could be a very, very strong woman, but a strong woman in the sense that is busy doing her thing. Also, you know, there's a high level of respect that these friends feel for you. They know there's certain boundaries. I'm not saying that you've like laid out the boundaries for them. It's just how they've come to know you. They know they can't step on certain things, okay, with you. So you could be a friend that is not exactly someone you could get kind of like, you know how sometimes you have friends you can kind of say whatever to, and then there's some friends like you have to be kind of careful. This is what I'm talking about. I don't feel like they can open up completely to you, just because of like your idealisms or how you think, or, you know, this could even represent someone who's just really like, I hate to say it, but you know, those type of people who are very high class and, they have a certain way about them where they function a certain way. So it's like, okay, well, if you're going to hang out with me, I don't want to hear your potty mouth. I don't want to hear any kind of like stupid jokes. You know, you need to come correct. You need to be maybe even talking about business yourself. What are you doing in life? It could be kind of like that. Okay. With the Lovers card and the Ten of Cups, this is actually beautiful. They think you, they think that you love hard. And when you love hard, it's like, there's no going back. The family card is also popping up. So they could know or be very well aware of your family, that this is a top priority. Okay. And if you don't have a husband and children, this could just be your immediate family, like sisters, brothers, mother, father. Your family comes first always. So you could actually be very busy within the family. You could be from a large family. And this is why, hence, you have no time for maybe them. It's not like you're being rude. It's just that you have a lot of family members, or you have a lot of things that are going on with the family, okay, that require your attention. Now, okay, it's dawning on me now, this card and this card. So we have the Strength card here sitting right under this Ten of Swords. I believe it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, 8 of Swords. It's interesting too, because I like how it's matched with the Queen of Swords. So there could be a lot of trauma that you've went through, or a lot of things that people are aware of, but you'll never talk about it. They view you as a strong person, but they also view you as like a closed up person. Someone who doesn't really, you know, get deep with them or share things. That's not a dig towards you though, because, you know, I'm not really that way. And it's not that I'm coming from a place of lack. It's just, why do I need to talk to my friends about this stuff? Like, I can talk to myself about it. You know, I can work through it on my own. You know, you come into this world alone, you leave this world alone. So I don't really know why anyone feels, I mean, yes, it's nice to have someone to talk to, and I'm not, you know, bagging on that either, but I'm actually trying to just defend this personality. Okay. So they kind of wish that you would open up more to them. It's interesting, and I don't want to, like, I'm feeling this kind of Capricorn energy, but again, like, if you're new here, or if you are still, or if you're a reoccurring viewer, please don't ever equate what I'm saying to, when I equate the energy that I'm feeling to a certain zodiac sign. It doesn't mean that you're the zodiac sign, okay? This zodiac sign. I'm just saying this feels very Capricornish to me, okay? Capricornish energy, it's like this. It's, they're aloof, everything I described about this person here is very Capricornian. Capricornians are not the type to need to kind of, sit on your couch and talk about their problems. So this is kind of what I'm feeling here. So with this pile, it's a little aloof for me. I would say your friends have good views of you. I mean, they definitely respect you and they look at you up as a person who is put together. But I feel like your friends would wish that you would open up more to them. They want to go deeper with you. They want a deep dive, and they actually want more of your time. Now, I can say all that. I'm not saying that you should care, because if this is resonating, I really don't feel like the person who picked this pile has much time for this, this outside influences. You're like, it's interesting with the world card here. Your world is very busy. Your world is very busy, and you have a lot of goals as well too. So I don't really know like how friends would fit in here. And especially with the Tower card, there's always something going on. So, we have, like I said, a very busy person here. And not only that, the Two of Pentacles also talks about, achieving whatever you're balancing. So yeah, you're a very busy person. But they like you. They respect you. They would love to have you at functions. You actually are a good look, for things, It's not like that weird friend that you don't want to invite somewhere because you're scared of what they're going to say. No, you say all the right things. You come correct. You dress properly. I feel like you also dress to like impress, not dress to impress, but like you dress very, like you have a dressing style about you that is very admired as well. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's just coming out right now, especially because I see her, she has a very unique style about her. And it's very classic, it's classic and elegant, when I see her. So this is kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say about this. Let me know what you thought, Pile 2, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, Pile 3, let's see what's going on with you. What do your friends secretly think about you? Oh, wow. What is a Devil card doing there? Okay, so this is very different energy from pile 1 and pile 2. And I like how different the energies are in each pile. They're dramatically different from each other. So you are really loved among your friends. There's not really going to be much negative here. I mean, I don't see anything negative. We'll have to see how it goes on. But wow, this is wow. Okay, let's start very slowly here with the 6 of Pentacles. You're very generous. You're a very generous person. I mean, you could be that person. I mean, that is such a wonderful thing that our friends are aware of that, because so many people take our generosity and just overlook it. They don't even it doesn't even register. Okay. So your friends are aware of how generous you are. You might be that person who's always thinking about someone, like you remember birthdays, you remember, to ask people how they're doing. It's not just that person who's just talking about themselves on the phone. Okay. This also is generous in other ways too, where it's like, maybe whenever you go somewhere, you're bringing something. I used to have a friend like that. Anytime she came to my house, she would bring me donuts, I used to like love that, okay, about her. She was always thinking about me, and remember the kind of donuts I liked. This could be you, you're very generous. You could also be very generous with your time as well. I'm going to say something very strange here, and I have to go with my gut because I like when it resonates with people. I'm getting the feedback that people are picking up that this resonates. This could just be for a few of you, but with the generosity, because of how strong the energy I feel off that card is, You might have a few close friends or someone who's a best friend that you would honestly give your kidney to if they needed it. Like, I'm getting that. I'm really getting that. Like, if someone that you consider a dear friend that you love and cherish needed like an extra kidney, you would give it to them. Wow. I mean, that says a lot. I mean, you're better than me, okay? If that's for the few of you out there, if that resonates, I mean, you're better than me. That's like, wow. I mean, this is a beautiful soul here. This is really a beautiful soul, and I haven't even went on yet. I'm still on the first card. Now, wow, 10 of Cups is here. You bring joy everywhere you go. People want you around. They want you at their parties. They want you to, you might get a lot of phone calls or invites to places where people are just, could just be as simple as your friend is just like, come with me or hang out with me, come to my house, come watch a movie with me. Whoever these friends are, they really love you. They really love you. And it's not just you, it's your energy, the way you bring happiness. I mean, you could be the person people lean on as well, where if something happened to them, they want to call you and talk about it because you might have just the right amount of words to say that makes them just, forget about the whole ordeal, You could also, I can't deny the fact that this is also the family card. You could also have a beautiful family, or family is very important to you, and they know that about you. This is interesting here with the Two of Wands. He's holding the globe in his hand. Before this whole thing happened, with the state of the world right now, you could have been a person that traveled a lot with your friends. Like, you were that person to call to say, hey, let's go to Miami, man. Let's just pack our bags and go tomorrow, Or you have a lot of worldly knowledge. Maybe you're a big traveler. Maybe you're traveling, not with them, but you have a lot of stories. You're interesting. You're very interesting to be around. Wow. So generous, loves your energy. You bring the happiness, whenever you come, and you're worldly. My goodness. Okay, I understand what this Devil card is now as I'm going on. Nine of Pentacles is here. You are highly looked up to, okay? Nine of Pentacles is a self-made woman. She doesn't ask anybody for a damn thing. She's made all her money on her own. She's also very ambitious and works diligently hard. She doesn't see obstacles. She doesn't see obstacles or negativity whatsoever when achieving, okay, what she wants to achieve. So these friends also actually look up to you. They might actually call you and ask you for advice on money or like where to kind of put their money or work situations, period. So you could have a good position with whatever you do. And it entails them kind of having another part of your personality that they can kind of probe, okay? Okay, so with this Devil card here, you could have a lot of people who are obsessed with you. Never mind the friends, but the friends we're talking about today. So the friends are bound to you. You might kind of sometimes feel a little overwhelmed. Now, I know this is not about you and how you feel, but if you're feeling like your friends are a bit much, like they're always calling or they're always around or they always want to be around, they're completely obsessed with you. And not in a bad way, okay? I know obsession can sound crazy, like a crazy word, but this is not crazy. They're obsessed with you because they think so highly of you. This is a pile that's very cherished. They would never want to lose you. Never want to lose you, okay? And listen, if you have one friend watching this, that's the one friend, okay? I'm not saying that you have a million friends, okay? This can apply to whatever. If you have one friend, two friends, or 17 friends, okay? They don't want to ever lose you. So it's almost like they're chained to you, but this is subconscious, okay? They don't want to let go of you. They want to know where you are all the time. They might want to like even experience things with you. I mean, if you ever got pregnant and got married, they would probably sit and wonder or worry about what your relationship with them will be like, okay? It's cute. It's cute, okay? It's cute. Now, we have the Magician here. Wow. So Jack of all trades, like I said, you're very interesting. You have a lot of things to talk about, you know. You're also a highly intelligent person, so whatever you're talking about too, it makes sense. And you know, you could be a person, like I said, who knows about a lot of things, okay? And whether that's spirituality or, you know, money matters, whatever, okay? Ace of Cups with the Prince of Cups. They're aware of how many people want you, okay? So this doesn't have to always just represent a man. This could also represent just people coming towards you. So I feel like whoever these people are, they feel like they have to share their time, or there's a competitiveness with you to share you with other people. Now, like I said, this could just be one person. I'm not saying that you have a bunch of friends, but if you do, then apply, okay? Apply it. This does represent also men too. So you could be very attractive to the opposite sex or whatever. And they're aware that, you know, you always have someone who's interested. Maybe you talk about it, you know, oh, that guy, you know, just texted me, keeps texting me. Or, you know, I was just walking to the mall and some guy approached me. There's a lot of these stories with, especially because the horse is going towards the Ace of Cups. That's what tells me that. You're very sought after, okay? Whoever picked this, like, this is really cool, okay? Because I haven't said one thing that was negative, and I've had negative things in other piles. So this looks like, so far, the pile to pick. I mean, your friendships are healthy. I mean, while they might be a little obsessed with you, they're pretty healthy. And I feel like they're looking at you and viewing you for exactly who you are. So this is kind of what I was mentioning with, you know, not everybody always sees us for who we are, but when we do, we have those kind of great connections. So you have great connections with the people that you're around, and they're seeing you for exactly who you are, which is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But they would never want to lose you with this Ace of Cups. Your love, even though it's in a friendship style, it's like warm and fuzzy. It's warm and fuzzy, okay? It's warm and fuzzy. Beautiful. Okay, pile 3, let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, pile 4, let's see what's going on with you. Someone's a good time. You are a good time, honey. Okay, so it's interesting here. We have a crowd of girlfriends. Now, this could just be for a few of you, but there could be a trio. It could be you and 2 other people who are always together. It could be a group of 3. If it's not a group of 3, though, you have a good time. And, you know, I feel like with this pile, there's a group feeling to it, okay? So you're part of a group. Maybe you have a group of friends, but you guys have a lot of fun together, a lot of fun. You see how on this card, they're all together in a circle with their cups up, like just kind of dancing. This is like your modern day, you know, club. Like, you know, a bunch of girls in the club, you know, toasting, having a good time. You're really fun to be around, like really fun. And, you know, with being fun, that's the girlfriend who's going to make you laugh constantly. She's always going to be on the up and up. She's not really bringing, you know, drama to her relationship. She's not toxic. She's not even like conniving or anything like that. She's just literally a good time. Okay. Queen of Wands is sitting right next to her. I mean, my goodness. So they think you're actually beautiful. We have to talk about the Queen of Wands. She's an above average looking female. Okay. Or if you're watching this and you're a man, you're above average looking male. Okay, so your beauty is very much seen, okay? They might tell you that to your face. They might not tell you that, but they think you're absolutely stunning. And, you know, you might be the queen bee in the group. You might be. Now, if you're not resonating with the group thing, this could be, you know, 2 friends, whatever. But I feel like because she's sitting on that throne, she's more of the queen bee, okay, in the group. So you're kind of maybe even the leader of some sorts, or you're the leader even too with making plans. Like you're always putting plans together. Look at all these bunch of people trying to put their rods together. So there's a lot of group activity here, you know. I don't know what's that about, but oh, this is so beautiful. I can't wait to get to this. Okay, let's go slow. Yeah, so this is very much like leadership, you know, people are trying to organize. So you could be the organizer, you know, you could have been even maybe going on trips and you were that one who was like, hey, you know, let's go here. I'll plan everything, you know, or you're the initiator where you initiate ideas. They love that for you. They love that about you. You're always coming up with something interesting to do. Like you're fun. Maybe you're outdoorsy. Maybe you're like, let's go biking. Let's do something different, you know? Let's try this, you know what I'm talking about? Other than like chilling on a sofa, okay? Those friends who are like, let's try speed dating just for the fun of it. Or, you know, let's try this, you know? So this is very actually valued about you. But I feel like it's funny though, because I feel like you've taken the reins so much on this that now they depend on it. I don't know if they're even taking over a bit with this or sharing the responsibility of this. You might have kept this title now, you know, as the leader. Now, let's talk about the Chariot card with the Justice. Wow. Okay, so this can point to many different things, like many different levels, but they are aware, or they secretly know, not secretly, but they know that you are all about justice. So you are passionate about justice. That could be all different things. That could be within people you know, where, you know, if you see something wrong, you're like, no, 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 no. You call it out. You care about justice and fairness. This could even go to different levels of maybe protesting or being on Capitol Hill. I mean, I have no idea, but you care a lot about justice. So you might be even doing something. This could be even charity work. Maybe you have some sort of side thing you do. I mean, honestly, please like apply it to your situation. It could be anything. It could be blogging about injustice. Who knows? Okay. Like I said, there's different levels, but even maybe within your friend group, you're the mediator. You're the mediator. It's like two friends are bickering. It's like, okay, come on, let's go. Come on, come talk to me now about this. Okay, well, you were wrong for this and you were wrong for that. So make up and shut up, you know? Maybe you're the mediator between the group, okay? But there's something about fairness. And the Chariot would definitely represent the passion that you have towards it, because the Chariot, it's like at full speed going towards this, okay? I feel like this is actually very commemorable. I don't even know if that's a word. You guys know I stutter with my words, whatever, but you guys love me and you always know how to figure it out, okay? Thank you so much for that. But yeah, like there's it's looked up to. You have some sort of way about you where you're able to see things from a bigger picture where they're not able to, and they really value you know, your problem solving skills. And I don't know why I'm saying that either. That is so interesting to me. Okay, let's leave that up here. Okay, so here I love the Six of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. You're willing to risk whatever to kind of, you know, get where you need to get in life. That's so beautiful. I mean, we have the Nine of Pentacles sitting right here. So I feel like with the Six of Swords, you know, it can represent a journey, but I feel like it's also, you know, taking risks. So you might be a person who would be down to kind of like, what's that word when you take a job that is out of town? I don't know what the word is, but anyways, you know, you might be willing to do whatever, you know, maybe you take risks with making money that is, you know, and it pays off and people are just like stunned about it. They're like, wow, you know, like, I wish I could be more like that, you know. There's a lot of success here, okay, that you have. And I don't know what that you're doing personally. This is a general reading. Please read between the lines. But you are like looked up to highly because of, you know, all the interesting things that you do. Maybe you're really good at research. Maybe you find an idea and you like research it and you're like, I'm going to take a leap on this, and then it pays off. But there's something really, you know, with these three cards that shows risk. So I don't know what this is about. Maybe you travel for money, I don't know, or for work. Maybe before this whole thing went down, you traveled for work. You have an exciting life when it comes to making money, and I don't know what that's about. That could just be for a few of you out there. It's definitely predominant here, though, definitely. So you're an all-around actual interesting person, really interesting person. And with this pile, I'm happy to say that, you know, your friends really value you, really value you. They might get a little bit mad at you sometimes just because you present as the leader. And, you know, like I said, maybe if you're working something out between two friends, they can kind of get mad at you, but it doesn't last long. Now, this is beautiful. Page of Cups. You could be that person who is, you know, sending out those memes, you know, sending out those quotes. Maybe you see a quote or you see something here and there and you're like, this person needs to see this, you know. So they really love how you're always thinking of them. Maybe, you know, they share their struggles with you and you know how to turn it into something different and help them. This can also represent too that, like, because it's Page of Cups, it's messages of love. So there could be like maybe you really have like great cards you send out. Maybe birthday cards from you are amazing. You're always thinking of people though. Like I said, like I don't feel like you're forgetting, you know, birthdays. You are just a great gift giver too as well. With the Page of Cups, you are an excellent gift giver. Okay, I have one of these people in my life. It's unbelievable how she always remembers me and my family every like year. Okay. You have a big heart. You have a big heart with this. Okay. And your friends mean a lot to you. And I feel like your friends know that you feel that way. They can feel it through your actions. This is so beautiful, guys. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, though. I mean, I feel like these friends will stay with you for a while. You might have had these friends for a while, or these friends just follow you everywhere you go. But these are friends for a lifetime, I feel. I really do. Anyways, so that's all I have. Let me know what you thought. And, you know, thank you so much for watching.